Hi, good morning. Welcome to Football Friday, sponsored by our friends Ed Morse, Sawgrass, Automall, where you Chevy,
Can't go wrong.
GM,
No.
Cadillac, whatever you want, Buick, you whatever you want, service, sales, whatever, they're the best. But let's move on to the task at hand right now. How does this Miami Dolphin football team dig themselves out of this rut, this funk, this putrid looking football program that we are right now? And Joe, for me, it's from top to bottom. It's from ownership's got to take a piece in it. General manager's got to take a piece in it. Head coach got to take a piece in it. Assistant coach's got to take a piece in it, and the players got to take a huge piece in it. So it's across the board. We're not letting anybody out of this deal.
How do you bounce back when you lose to a team as bad as the Cleveland Browns, who are considered to be one of the worst teams? And so something like that happens. You got to go back. First of all, every guy's got to look at themselves and how's everybody playing. Tua took a lot of the responsibility. He had a terrible game. It was a bad game. But they need I think they're playing hard. The confidence is a problem, Bo. The confidence right now, there's just so many areas where there's a leak. I mean, they got hurt in every place. They gave up a long run. Special teams fumbles the ball. And then, of course, Tua basically had 2 pick sixes, although one was down to the 2-yard line.
You know it's bad when you talk about this team and you talk about a dysfunctional football team from top to bottom. I mean, again, I'm harping the second straight week. You have 10 guys on the field, and I'm watching this thing, and they got 11 guys on the field. Someone signals Chop to come out. Chop comes out. Then they got to take a timeout because they only got 10 guys on the field. And then so Chop goes back in. So this is the second time you've done it. But that happened early. And now you get to the end of the half. Now you get to the end of the half when you're driving down the field and you got a chance to either score or score a touchdown or kick a field goal, and you have no timeouts because you blew one in the first quarter for a need be, for something that should have been, again, like I said, you got about 20 coaches in the sideline and you can't get 11 guys on the field at the right time.
It makes sense.
That's dysfunctional.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Hey, so the other problem is, well, just the fundamentals of the game. The run blocking, the tackling, running your routes, all those type of things, and guys are blocking the wrong guys, just all the problems they're having right now.
Well, they played pretty well in the middle. The last 2 games, I think they played pretty well in the middle, and there's some issues there where, guys are running their guy downfield, but then they try to dip in and make a play, and then you see the bounce out. Remember, we talked about it last week going into that game. Contain, and all you see is everything kind of gets in the middle, becomes a triangle, inverted triangle, and you can bounce out and go down the line.
Now a cornerback's got to make a tackle. It gets bounced off, and he's run down the side. I think I was talking about, they did stop for the most part, except for the 46-yard run that they were able to run for a touchdown.
You and I could have ran through that thing.
Well, he got a few yards out of it for sure. And then offensively, Bo, I know it's been mostly we talk every week about the run defense. Well, now you got more problems. And now offensively, no Darren Waller. He's going to be out. It's put on IR. Tyreek Hill's not out. So you lose 2 of the 4 best weapons that you had. You got to find a way to get Jaylen Waddle the ball. I don't care if you can't see the pocket, or guys in front of you are too big and too tall,
come on,
you got to get him the ball. Those coordinators, they got titles. Coordinators, they're getting paid. They got to come out of the game plan to get Jaylen Waddle the ball. 1 catch for 15 yards and 3 targets from Tua.
And look, Tua's got to be better at finding him. We've had second play, you throw the ball down the field, and you think he's running a post corner or something, and then he's doing a square in. Ball's 30 yards down the field. There's no one even in the corner of that. So, but Waddle, and look, that was a miscommunication thing. Waddle and Tua need to get on the same page every single play, every time they snap the ball, when they're going to throw the ball down the field.
Listen, they're getting Achane the ball a lot, and I would too. He's the best player on the football team. I get it, and I want him to get as many touches because he is the one guy that you have a chance and know can take it to the house or get you a 40-something yard play like he has in a few games now. But we got to get some more guys involved in this, and running games got to help out. Tua just can't drop back and throw it every down.
Well, you'd like to get some of these guys that are not healthy, so to speak, back in the lineup. And I think the longer it goes, the longer these guys don't play, you just feel like their season's going south. So maybe take me another couple weeks to get back.
Well, they have a couple more weeks. Couple more weeks, they're out of it.
Well,
couple more weeks of losses.
They're out of it now.
They're out of it,
for all intents and purposes.
From wins and losses.
Yeah, you're out of it right now. So the other thing is, the other thing that and this is what I've been hearing from, we'll sit Tua and play Ewers or play Zach. No, you got to ride Tua. I don't know how you feel. You got to ride Tua until the bitter end.
Yeah.
Until the bitter end.
I don't know why I was even asked.
Yeah. No. I mean,
he's your quarterback.
In no form or fashion should either one of those guys start a game.
He gives you your best chance to win by far. You saw Ewers for a little bit. Nothing against the guy. He's a rookie. Yeah. Someday he may be really good. Zach Wilson, this is not good for him. We're not even halfway through the season. He's a number 3 quarterback. But on top of that, GM and head coach went all in on Tua on his contract. They're not going to give up on him. Yeah. And by the way, he knows this system better. He's the only one that can run this system, and he hasn't run it real well the last couple of weeks.
And therein lies the other problem with the backup quarterbacks. You've got a system that's built for one guy. Those two guys can't run that offense the way Tua runs that offense. We saw that last year when he went down. Yeah. Skylar Thompson, none of the backups there could run that offense. So now you got. So that's the other issue. But look, they got to figure something out. They got to figure something out fast. Atlanta's got that great running game, Bijan Robinson. They got 2 quarterbacks. Penix is questionable, but you got Kirk Cousins standing right behind him. This is going to be a tough game.
Quarterback.
Going to be a tough game, and you're on the road again. Got to find a way to win the game. Can they do it, Joe?
It's going to be tough. Yeah. You're going against one of the best running games, as you just mentioned, how good Robinson's been at running back. By the way, not just as a guy running the ball. He's got 30 catches for almost 400 yards. He's been really good.
I heard a rumor that the Atlanta Falcons were considering sending limousines for the Dolphins, each one of the players, to get him up there because they want to play against him so bad. That's where we're at right now. That's going to do it for the Friday night football or Friday afternoon football. No limos. Let's win a game.